All right, y'all. So the Met Gala, we talked about, it went down on Monday, right? But the Met Gala has actually made history. The Met Gala this year raised 31. I'm going to get the number right. Hold on.
Million.
Yes.
Yeah, $31 million.
$31 million.
Amazing.
Yes. And people are going to wonder, guys are probably wondering, like, why does that even matter? And, like, a lot of people didn't even know that the Met Gala raises money. They just thought it was a place that people dress up to get cute and go to. And this number, $31 million, is the most money that the Met Gala has ever raised in its 77-year history of the museum. Now, the museum, the money that they collect every year through, like, ticket sales and donations and things go to making sure that the museum is able to, like, still do business, because the museum funds itself and has been for all of this time. Now, the reason why that is important when it comes to the Black designers, the Black creatives, and the Black artists is because it allows for the Metropolitan Museum of Art to explore and celebrate Black history, culture, and style through its exhibitions. So it allows it to put on more exhibitions, to teach people, to research, to bring in the right people, to the different artifacts and things that they bring into the museum, to keep them up for time, and to just, showcase what it, like the Black dandyism carpet that we just saw. A lot of those pieces and a lot of those stylists and a lot of those fashion designers all contribute to the Met Museum actual, like, exhibition that you see behind the scenes. So now it's in here. People can come and see it. They can learn. So it's just basically kind of like, an artifact. And people are saying, like, bet on Black, because this year made so much history because there was so much hype around it. People were really excited to see the looks, who was going to be involved, and because there was so much conversation around the cultural importance of this year's Met Gala.
Okay.
Well, nice.
Yes. Now, yesterday, Charlamagne, because I wanted to make sure I got this, and you asked me about the Black designers that were involved on the carpet. And I said there were Black designers and there were Black stylists, but I didn't have a complete list and I didn't want to leave anybody out. I did want to mention some people, though. Savannah James was actually styled by Hanifa. You know Hanifa from Maryland?
I do not. Oh, so from Maryland?
Yes, Hanifa.
Nice.
Yeah, so she was, she's based there, but so she was styled by Hanifa. You also have Laquan Smith, who styled a bunch of people. He's a designer. Sergio Hudson, who was up here with Miss Stephanie
South
Mills.
Carolina all day.
Yes.
Nice.
Dapper Dan, of course. You have Paul Tazwell, who did Janelle Monáe. There was a lot of different people. Jaleel Weaver did Rihanna.
Do we know who did Lauryn Hill?
I can look that up. I don't know who did
if it's not on the list, it's good. I really, really loved her outfit.
And Romeo Hunt, who I wore yesterday, he also dressed someone for the Met Gala carpet as well. So there's a lot of Black people that were really involved in this. So this is a major win for Black creatives, but major win for the Met Gala as well, too.
Nice.
Yes. So moving on, yesterday, this is a hard left turn. Smokey Robinson, there was a story that broke yesterday. Smokey Robinson is being accused of sexual battery by 4 former housekeepers.
How old are these women?
Huh?
How old are these women?
So the women are...
How old is Smokey?
Smokey
97.
Robinson is... Yeah.
No, he's not. I'm just making stuff
I
up.
was going to say, Jesus.
And Envy was going to go with it, too.
I was asking.
I mean,
I don't know the age.
He's 85.
Yeah, I don't know the age of the women, but so here's what happened. So there are 4 women that claim that their 4 accusers say that they overlapped in working for Smokey and his wife Frances, and they claim that they were assaulted multiple times, with the first incident happening in 2007. Now, they're saying that they were repeatedly sexually assaulted and raped by Smokey Robinson during their employment. This is insane. Now, the suit was filed in Los Angeles on Tuesday morning by the 4 Jane Does. So they are listed as Jane Does. Their names are not mentioned, which is probably why we don't have their ages yet. And they claim that they used to work as housekeepers for the music star and his wife. So this first allegation, even though there's a variety of allegations made against Smokey Robinson in the document, is that they claim that Smokey Robinson would call them into his bedroom or other places while his wife was away from the house. These women allege that Smokey would then force himself upon them, penetrating them allegedly with his fingers, forcibly giving them oral can I say oral?
You can say oral sex.
Oral sex, or making them perform oral sex on him, and then raping them despite claiming they repeatedly told him no, according to a lawsuit. The woman claimed that Smokey would also sometimes lay down with a towel before allegedly forcing himself upon them, so as not to make any mess on the bed sheets. At least 2 of the victims claim that he ejaculated inside of them without protection. And they're suing Smokey Robinson for sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, and gender violence. And they're seeking at least $50 million in damages. Now, Smokey's wife.
Who's the lawyer?
I was about to ask the same thing.
The lawyer is not listed in the report that I see, but I can get that information for you.
At some point, these lawyers taking these cases got to be brought up on a RICO, man. This is organized crime at this point because it's a racket. Jane Does come to these attorneys. Attorneys reach out to the artist, ask the artist to settle, and then when the artist don't want to settle, they go public with these accusations. And they tell the artist, hey, we're going to go public with these accusations if you don't settle with us. And then they let the media run with these stories. That's essentially a smear campaign. And it's always the same exact story every single time.
That's why I asked who was the lawyer.
Yeah, I'm trying to find who the lawyer is because I don't actually have the doc, but I can pull the doc. I did want to mention this part as well too. So Smokey Robinson's wife of 23 years is also included in this lawsuit. Even though the women were clear that she never engaged in any of the alleged sexual acts or rapes, they're suing her. Her name is Frances because they say she knew about prior alleged sexual misconduct that Smokey had committed and did nothing to prevent it from happening again. And they also claim that she created a hostile work environment, Frances did, allegedly, by using racially charged epithets, giving them various tasks, and depriving them of meal and rest breaks.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
You said at one point, forcible fellatio?
Yes. And I reached out to Smokey Robinson's team, but I have not heard back on this at all.
I'm going to tell you one thing about that.
Smokey might not even know what's going on. Smokey like, I don't be on social media. What's going on?
I'm sure Smokey got a lawsuit.
Something like this, you gonna know.
But the craziest thing is trying to have an old man force his tongue up. It is nothing like the Lee. Like that is hard. That's what most of them old men do. Because a lot of older guys, they don't really know how to.
I thought that was an alarm going off just now.
Exactly. That's what you'll think. Lee, like that's what they do. The older guys. It's called the Lidl. Yes. Yes, Lidl. So, poor women.
All right. Well,
okay, could you just shut up sometime?
No. I'm not talking about these women. But I'm just saying I know how it is when an older man think he know what he doing and he trying to force the tongue and it's crazy. So thank you.
And the attorney is John Harris. I have not heard of this attorney. And the common thread is they're saying that the women are Hispanic who were employed as housekeepers by Robinson.
The common thread is that these lawyers come to the artist and tell the artist, if you don't settle with us, we're going to make these accusations public. They always do it privately because there's a lot of people who feel like who might settle behind the sines because they don't want this stuff to go public. But and then if you don't settle, then they go public with it and try to smear you in the media.
But y'all know one thing I was watching yesterday?
I saw Byron Scott yesterday. Same thing. I'm like,
who's that?
Man. A former NBA player, former NBA coach.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Listen, y'all. So this is breaking news. I was watching Love and Hip Hop yesterday. Y'all know I just like to go down memory lane. I was watching Love and Hip Hop New York season 3. Guess who used to be Mendice's artist?
Who?
Vado.
Oh yeah, I know. They're all from Harlem.
I was like,
saying it's like it's breaking news.
Yes.
To your generation.
Well, yeah. That's what. Okay.
To us Lidls. We've been through this.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That is the latest with Lauren. When we come back, we have front page news, and then Just Nee should be joining us. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club. Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.